G'day. If you are thinking about moving to Australia or sponsoring someone, this video covers everything you need to know about the visa application process in 2025. Whether you're applying for a skilled migration visa, family sponsorship, or student visa, the fundamental steps remain similar across most visa types. In this video, I'll walk you through each stage of the application process, explain the timelines and costs involved, and highlight the common mistakes that can delay or reject your application. By the end, you'll have a clear roadmap to follow. Let's get started. Australia has 5 main visa categories, and choosing the right one is your first critical decision. Skilled migration visas, like the skilled independent or skilled nominated visas, are points-based. You'll need your occupation listed on Australia's skilled occupation list, meet English language requirements, and typically have at least 3 years of work experience. Family sponsorship visas allow Australian citizens or permanent residents to sponsor relatives, partners, parents, or children. Student visas require you to have an offer from an Australian educational institution, demonstrate financial capacity to support yourself, and prove English proficiency. Temporary work visas include working holiday visas for younger applicants, the temporary skill shortage visa for employers to sponsor workers, and other temporary arrangements. Each visa type has different requirements, costs, and processing times. The key is identifying which category suits your situation before you start the application. Now let's walk through the actual application process. Step 1 is checking your eligibility. Carefully review all criteria for your chosen visa type. Don't assume you qualify. Migration rules are strict. Step 2. Gather all required documents. This typically includes your passport, birth certificate, character references, police checks from every country you've lived in, and health examinations. For skilled visas, you'll need qualifications and employment references. For family visas, you'll need marriage certificates or birth certificates proving the relationship. Step 3. Create an IME account with the Department of Home Affairs. This is your online portal where you'll complete and track your application. Step 4. Complete the visa application form. This is critical. Be thorough and honest. Any discrepancies can lead to rejection or visa cancellation later. Step 5. Pay the application fee. Costs vary significantly. A skilled visa costs around $4,640 per applicant in 2025, while a partner visa is approximately $2,715. Student visas typically cost $620. Step 6. Submit your application and wait. Processing times range from 4 weeks for some temporary visas to 12 months for complex family or skilled cases. Let's talk timelines and costs, because this is where many applicants get surprised. Processing times in 2025 vary significantly by visa type. Skilled migration visas are currently taking 8 to 12 months on average, though this can vary based on occupation demand and application completeness. Family sponsorship visas take longer, typically 6 to 18 months, sometimes longer for parent visas. Student visas are processed quickly, usually within 2 to 4 weeks. Temporary work visas like working holiday or TSS visas are faster, between 1 to 3 months. Now, costs. A skilled independent visa costs approximately $4,640 per applicant. A partner visa is around $2,715. Student visas are roughly $620. But that's just the application fee. You'll also need to budget for health examinations, which cost around $300. Police checks range from $50 to $200 depending on which countries you've lived in. Document translation can add $20 to $100 per page. So the total cost can easily exceed $6,000 to $10,000 for a skilled visa with a partner and dependents. The most common reasons applications are delayed are incomplete documentation, pending police checks, outstanding health assessments, and character concerns. To speed up processing, submit a complete application from day one, respond immediately to any requests from the Department of Home Affairs, ensure your documents are high quality and certified, and consider priority processing if you're eligible. There are several non-negotiable requirements across almost all Australian visas. First, police character checks. These are essential and mandatory. You'll need checks from every country you've lived in for more than 3 months. These can take 2 to 8 weeks, so order them early. Second, health examinations. Some visa types require a full health screening from a Department of Home Affairs approved panel doctor. This assesses whether you pose a public health risk or would impose significant costs on Australia's health system. Third, English language proficiency. For skilled visas, you typically need IELTS band 6.5 or equivalent, that's intermediate English. Now, common mistakes. Mistake 1. Incomplete or poorly prepared documentation. The Department of Home Affairs rejects or delays thousands of applications because pages are missing, copies aren't certified, or forms aren't signed. Don't rush this. Mistake 2. False or misleading information. I cannot stress this enough. If you lie on your application, you don't just get rejected, You can have any future visa cancelled, even permanent residency, and you may be banned from applying again. Always be completely truthful, mistake-free, missing response deadlines. When the Department of Home Affairs requests additional information, you usually have 28 days to respond. Miss that deadline and your application is automatically rejected with no appeal. Congratulations, your visa has been granted. Now what? You'll receive an official notification with your unique visa grant number and all conditions attached to your visa. It's critical you read and understand these conditions. Some visas have work restrictions. You might only be able to work for your sponsor or in certain industries. Student visas have study restrictions. You can only study the course specified. Some visas require you to report to immigration annually or maintain health insurance. Know your conditions and follow them strictly. Once approved, start preparing for your move. Arrange accommodation if possible, open an Australian bank account online, register with a general practitioner, and organise travel and health insurance. If your visa has an initial entry date, plan your flights accordingly. Some visas require you to arrive within a certain time frame. Finally, if your situation is complex, perhaps involving employer sponsorship, character concerns, or a difficult family situation, don't try to navigate this alone. Consult a registered migration agent. At WIDEN Migration Experts, we have qualified agents who can guide you through every step and maximize your chances of success. To summarize, the Australian visa application process is straightforward if you follow each step carefully. Choose the right visa type for your situation, prepare complete and certified documentation, be truthful in every answer, respond immediately to any requests, and understand and follow all your visa conditions after approval. Processing takes time, plan accordingly and don't rush. If you have any doubts or your situation is complex, seek professional help early. This is general information only, not migration advice. This content is AI generated and may contain errors. Always check with a registered migration agent. At WIDEN Migration Experts, we're here to help. We're based in Sydney with MARN 1,576,536. Call us on 02 8188 1887 or visit widen.com.au for a free consultation. Our qualified migration agents can assess your specific situation and give you a clear pathway forward. Thank you for watching, and best of luck with your Australian visa application.